What if you could totally transform an industry and at the same time actually help heal the ocean? Well, today we're diving into an incredible new integrated farming system in Sabah, Malaysia that promises to do exactly that. We're going to break down the official reports and the market study behind this amazing project.
This question right here gets to the absolute heart of what seaweed farmers in Sabah are facing. This isn't just some nice idea, it's the core promise of the system we're looking at. Can you really grow more and help the ocean? Let's find out.
Okay, so to really get why this project is such a big deal, you first have to understand just how important seaweed is. In Sabah, it's not just some plant floating in the water, it's a green treasure, a real economic powerhouse that's used in everything from food to cosmetics. But there's a catch. The way it's been farmed is becoming a real problem. This slide lays it out perfectly. You've got two paths, right? On one side, there's the old way. It's a gamble, unstable harvests, high risk of disease, and you're relying on just one source of income. But on the other side, you see the promise of something new, stability, less risk, and even different ways to earn money. Closing that gap is what this is all about. And here is the brilliant solution. So who's behind this game changer? It's a team from the Malaysian Institute of Chemical and Bioengineering Technology at University Kuala Lumpur, or UNIKL-MICET for short. They've developed this innovative system to tackle all those challenges head-on. So what is this system exactly? The fancy term is Integrated Multi-Trophic Aquaculture, or IMTA. But don't worry about the jargon. The idea is actually super simple and, well, kind of beautiful. You're basically creating a tiny, balanced ecosystem where you farm fish and seaweed together, and they literally help each other to thrive. And here's how that amazing cycle works. It's just so clever. The fish, well, they produce waste. But in this system, that's not waste at all. It's free fertilizer, packed with nutrients. The seaweed soaks it all up, which helps it grow like crazy. And the best part? While it's feeding, it's also cleaning the water, which makes a perfect home for the fish. It's a perfect self-sustaining loop, a total win-win. Okay, so that all sounds great in theory, right? But what about the proof? Does it actually work in the real world? Well, let's look at the data, because the numbers from the market study are, honestly, they're incredible. First up, productivity. We're not talking about a small improvement here. We are talking about a massive 45 to 50% boost compared to the old way of doing things. I mean, for any farmer, that is an absolute game changer. So, more productivity, what does that translate to in actual money? How about a potential income of up to 20,400 ringgit a month? That's not just helping out a little, that's life-changing income that creates real economic stability for the local community. Now, for anyone thinking about the business side of this next number is huge. The return on investment, or ROI. Get this, the study shows you can make all your initial investment back in just 2 to 4 months. That is ridiculously fast. It just proves this model isn't only good for the planet, it's an amazing business opportunity. Let's break that down into what you're actually harvesting. Every single month, just one of these integrated units can pull in 500 to 800 kilograms of seaweed, plus another 300 to 500 kilograms of fish. You're getting two high-value products from the exact same spot. It's just so efficient. The technology is brilliant and the numbers are incredible, but this project goes even deeper than that. It's really about empowering people, and that all starts with some really fantastic hands-on training for the local community in Kunak. And you can really see that commitment to training right here. It's not just about sitting at a classroom. They get the theory, for sure, but then they're out on the water, getting their hands dirty and learning how to do it all for real. It's that perfect combination of knowing what to do and actually knowing how to do it. And trust me, this training was the real deal. It wasn't just some quick overview. They dove deep into everything, from the big picture concepts of sustainable farming to the nitty-gritty of planting and care, building a business model, and even using modern tech like sensors to monitor everything. And here is the fantastic result of all that effort. 12 local entrepreneurs and farmers from right there in Kunak graduated from this intensive course. They now have all the skills and knowledge they need to be the leaders of this new wave of sustainable aquaculture. So you've got proven results and an empowered local community. The big question is, what's next? Well, the project is moving towards its ultimate goal, taking this thing mainstream through full-scale commercialization. And you don't just have to take my word for it. The official market study couldn't be clearer, ending with this powerful statement. This shows it's not a science experiment anymore. This is a proven, commercially ready model that's poised to define the future of marine farming.
The whole project is just built on a rock-solid foundation. The technology works, the financial model is solid, the intellectual property is being protected with a patent application, and the science is backed up by a peer-reviewed publication. All of this is anchored by a really powerful strategic partnership.
In that partnership with Uniclol is so important. It's not a one-and-done deal. It means the farmers and entrepreneurs on the ground will always have access to the latest research, technical support, and a steady stream of new innovations. That's what ensures this project's long-term success.
And all of this brings us to one big final question. We've seen a system that grows more food, boosts incomes, empowers communities, and actually helps restore the environment. So you have to ask, is this incredible success story in Kulnak just the beginning? Could this be the blueprint for Malaysia's entire food security and the future of its blue economy? Based on all the evidence we've seen, the potential is absolutely massive.